Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're going to play some Selesnya counters because, well, honestly, everybody just wants to see this guy. The Ouroboroid, right? That's what everybody wants. They just want to make a bunch of counters. So we figure I'm going to entertain the people and give it to you because it should be fun. Starting, we do have Zac Fair because it's the best one-drop we can get right now, and it protects our other creatures. I'm going to try some District Mascot. I don't know if it's the right card to have in the slot, but it is another way we can just remove some artifacts, and we're in a set where there's going to be a bunch of artifacts, possibly, so we'll see. Of course, Llanowar Elf's making an appearance here, as is Paw Patch Recruit. Not only does it give you a chance to make counters, it also has Trample, so if we get some counters on it, that's very good. And then we have Sheltered by Ghost for some removal. Sunstar Chaplain. Why did I say Chaplain? Chaplain. This is a new card that at the beginner end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you get to put a counter on it. But more importantly, you can pay 2 mana, remove a counter from something, and you can tap an artifact or creature. This is actually very big, especially if you want to set up an Alpha Strike. You tap all your opponent's stuff down for, say, like 6 mana, and then you get to just punch through. Bristly Bill, obviously, we've seen enough of this lately, but hey, we're playing counters. What are we going to do, right? Innkeeper's Talent. Another way to just put counters on every turn. Then we have Intrepid Paleontologist. Another way to make some mana, and just something to deal with graveyard stuff. We do also have Scavenging Ooze, so we have 2 ways to do that. We have Terra Symbiosis, because every time we put 1 or more counters on stuff, we draw that many cards. And by the way, that means if we put multiple counters at one time, with, say, Ouroboroid, we get to draw like 3 cards, and then draw 6 cards, and then, I don't know, maybe deck ourselves after that. I have no idea. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, oh, well, let's go over it. We do still have Elspeth Stormslayer, because putting counters on stuff and flying is still good, obviously. And then one of the other new cards is Diadrine, or Diadrin, maybe? Synthesis Amalgam is X green white. It's an 0/1 with trample, but obviously you can pay X. And then it enters with a number of counters equal to the amount of mana you spent to cast it, which means if you spend 4, or X is 4, you actually get 6 counters, because it's not for X, it's for the amount that you spent. And then whenever you attack, you can remove a +1/+1 counter from each of up to 2 creatures you control. If you do, you get to draw a card, and you make another 2/2 robot. So we'll see how good it is. There's just a couple of copies in here. But what I was thinking before we get into all that, we might want to actually remove a Scavenging Ooze, maybe, and a Paleontologist. Still want to keep some graveyard stuff here. I want to give ourselves some options. But I want to put Warden of the Grove in here, because this also works really well with Ouroboroid, right? Like, you play this on 3, you play Ouroboroid on 4, and then you just make a dumb amount of counters, right? So maybe that's a thing. You know what? I'm going to get rid of another Paleontologist and play another Warden. Let's just go Scavenging Oozes and Wardens and whatever, right? Let's just do that. All right, there we go. This is what we're going to ride with. Mana's probably a little off now, but it's fine. We'll figure it out one way or the other. As always, there'll be a link in the description. Take you over to Moxfield. Go have some fun with that if you want to. But watch the video first, because that always helps. And if you want to save some money on Magic, you can use my code DRAGON, save 5% over at Tales of Adventure. But if you're in the mood for doing some shopping and you're going to pick up some Edge of Eternities, you can actually get a free, yes, free, collector's booster. Just like this. So good news, my sponsor Tales of Adventure has a sweet deal for new customers over on their website. You can get a free Edge of Eternities collector booster pack. All you have to do is go to Tales of Adventure, so it's toamagic.com, spend $100 on anything, any cards, new or old, that you want to, put in my code DRAGON, D-R-A-G-N, and then that's it. And when you check out, the promo description will say includes free collector pack. Don't have to do anything more than that. And if you're already an existing customer, you can still use my code DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on your whole order. So thanks again to Tales of Adventure. Let's get back to playing some Magic. A guy who keeps winning at your LGS plays a no creature deck that is super control. You don't get to play Magic against them. Oh man, I would roll that type of person. I love playing against those types of people. Yeah, let's keep it. Yeah, when I have locals, when I go to a local spot and I know the players are always going to play control, it actually gets easier to play against them in a weird way. Because I know what they're bringing to the table every time, right? Even sideboarding or whatever, like, you already have it made up. You already know what you got to do. Banishing Light. Ha! That's not even the guy. That guy was just a decoy. That's not what we're worried about. We want to do this. Granted, this card's gone next turn too, but you know, If your opponent's playing Banishing Light, I guarantee you they have another answer that's going to come out and get Ouroboroid. Exactly. You're not Banishing Light in that card just because. Like, you have other answers. I'm going to go ahead and go with this first. Don't want to run that other Ouroboroid out just yet. Alright, what you got, opponent? Some 4-color control pile? 1, 2, 3, yeah. And I always tell people, there's nothing wrong with playing control. There's really nothing genuinely wrong with it. It's just understand that it's a very boring, non-interactive, not fun thing to even watch. You know, that's why you don't see a lot of control decks on my YouTube channel, because they don't draw views. And I get it. People watch one game and be like, yeah, okay, I've seen enough. Like, and I don't blame them. It makes total sense. Like, you probably should do that, honestly. See, this is tough, because I feel like we're just setting up for a sweeper here. So it's either play Chaplain just to add power to the board, or play Zach and try to save something. Alright, I'm going to go with Zach. Even though they might just be exiling our whole board. I don't know. In the turn. Had we drawn a land, I might have considered some other things, but decided I'd just go here. Day of Judgment. Alright, let's save Llanowar Elf, because we're light on mana, obviously. Ugh. Come on, deck. Why? Why is it like this? Arena was really going to do me dirty here. I guess leaving mana open so I can cast the Chaplain, but I don't know if we really want to. I think I'm just going to do this again. And then just say, hey, if you got a sweeper, you deal with that. I mean, they probably have the, whatever we're calling that thing, the one that gets rid of all stuff 2 or less. Oh, no, it's the Overlord of Hauntwoods. Okay, cool. And a Seam Rip, which is going to get my Llanowar Elf. Alright. Alright, can we get an untapped land at least? We've waited long enough for one. Can we at least do that? Okay, thank you. That's a huge help. Oh, you know what? You know what? We could actually play this. Tap their Overlord. You know what? I'm into this. No, whoa. Tap that. Take a counter off that is what we want to do. There we go. All right, opponent's at 6. And then we get to put a counter back on something, so sure. All right, opponent's at 6. 2 more mana. They're going to get rid of that dude. That makes sense. We get some counters, which is huge. All right. We can make this a 5 and this a 4. That's not quite enough. That's not quite enough. But we can... Do we just go for Ouroboroid here? That's the question. I don't think we do. I think we do this, actually. Because, here's the deal. If they don't do anything during their turn, we just tap one creature, then our turn we tap the other creature. And then that'll get us there. Or play Ouroboroid, pump the team, we get there. Either way. And if they just attack for us, then okay, I guess. Leyline, you have it. That's funny. We played Leyline, and we've seen 2 other people that played Leyline today. It's kind of a surprise. Leyline on the Guild Pack, particularly. Oh, the opponent just got in there. The hell? I guess we're just going to Day of Judgment? I don't even know if I'm supposed to just take this or not. I guess so. If you Day of Judgment, fine, I suppose. Like, yeah. Alright. I mean, because if they do, we just drop dudes, so whatever. Oh, you know what? This is going to be sick if this is just like Aetherize or some ridiculousness. All right, I guess we go. Oh, they didn't have it. Okay, cool. Let's keep it. We've gotten in trouble before with triple Hushwood Verge, so let's see what happens here. Nope, we actually found it right off the bat. That's nice. Does protection from instant and sorceries protect you from sweepers? No. The best thing to remember is the word debt. DEBT, when you're talking about protection. Can it damage it, enchant it, block it, or target it? If it's doing those things, then you're protected. If it's not doing those things, you're not protected. That's generally the easiest way to remember. It's what I used to teach people when we're like running events and judging stuff or whatever. It's just, if it's not damaging, attacking, blocking, or targeting, doesn't matter. All right, well, we didn't get to play our Sheltered by Ghosts. That's sad for us. And I would almost put money the opponent just brought Dimir Midrangey here. But that's okay. I'm almost guilty looking here too because I'm not playing a bunch of new cards. Technically. They're in here. We just didn't draw them. Yeah, I'm still attacking here though. You're not going to give me that Sheltered by Ghosts back. You want to block with that? That's fine. Sounds good. Take one trample. We're going to play this. We're going to play a Llanowar Elf. And then we'll call it good. Nashi, that's a card you don't see very often. Oh, and they took damage, which means they got something to do with that mana. Alright, well that's unfortunate. You want to kill my Scavenging Ooze? They did not, so I don't know what they're using that mana for. But us not drawing lands is not good. Or not drawing spells is not good here. Yeah, I guess we just get in with the Scavenging Ooze. What else are we gonna do? Sure. Yeah, might as well. I'm just like, what else are we doing here? Now you want to kill the Scavenging Ooze? Sure. Shoot the Sheriff. Sounds good to me. And then we'll go ahead and play this guy. Man, I just need like an Elspeth or something here. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I will block. I mean, if you just want to kill my dude, then like, so be it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, whatever. I got mana. Do whatever you want to do here. All right. Ugh. I was genuinely thinking the opponent might have their, like, their 4/3 guy that lets them draw cards there. You gonna get rid of my district mascot? Oh, little guy got stabbed. Who's stabbing corgis out here? With the little wiggly butts. Alright, now we're getting attacked with the land? Nope, just Deep Cavern Bat still. Oh, does this? There's no way this is staying, right? Unless they just left their mana open to block with their land, but I can't imagine that's true. Alright. Do we get to put... We did get to put... What? Not attacking here, obviously. I'll wait. Because I don't want to give up creature just to their land. That's just silly. Oh, they had Phantom in it. Wait. Oh, because we could have paid the 2. That's why. That's why they didn't do it. That makes sense. Okay, well, if you don't have anything else, we're going to have a very big attack next turn. Oh, they just played Kaido straight up. They're like, we ain't even trying to bounce nothing here. Like, whatever. Looking for answers. Understandable. Cecil. Hey, Cecil has Death Touch. And obviously, we're not doing a damn thing with our cards here. So, you know. Let's go these two here, these two here. And see if we just don't die next turn. Man, we're drawing a lot of mana this game. This is tough. This is real tough.
Need more intel.
Alright, in the turn. I mean, they're also in a situation that if they all out attack, like, they're in trouble. So that card in hand must be something good. Alright, we go to 9. Oh, you were late, but I don't mind seeing you. Alright. You gonna kill our Ouroboroid? No, we get to put 3 counters on everything? Yes, please. I guess we just attack? Alright, cool. I'm gonna mulligan this. That doesn't feel nearly fast enough or fun enough. We're gonna get rid of you, little mascots. You got a Jacebo. Alright, let's go ahead and just put this down. Nope, I'm not doing any moonlight meditation because everybody else is doing it. Like, I figure there's enough out there if you want to see it. Y'all don't need me to do it. I mean, I'll probably do it eventually on the channel, just not for the streamer event. Alright, they're loading up their munitions for later. I don't think removing stuff from the graveyard's going to matter too much for us. I'm going to hope they don't have a way to kill our Warden of the Grove, and then we'll get to have a dumb turn next turn. Come on, opponent. Don't have it. Don't have it. Don't have it. You make us discard a card? That's unfortunate. But, okay. Sadly, we're discarding a Sheltered by Ghost. Terrible to discard against this deck, but hey. Tough choices, you know? No! You weren't supposed to have it! Ugh. Ugh, that was the worst case scenario. And they'd already used one, so I was like, we might be in good shape. No, in fact, we're not in good shape. Alright. Do you have 4 more damage for this guy? You just might have 4 more damage for this guy. At least that only deals target opponent. Alright, well, if they sacrifice a bunch of stuff next turn, we could be in trouble. We are going to... Man, are we just playing Paw Patch recruits here? Play this for 4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go wider here. It's not as good a use of our mana, but more bodies feels like it's probably the right call. And they trample. Alright. The fact that they didn't want to block that says they're about to sacrifice a bunch of things and try to kill us. Yep. And then they got the other dude that lets them sacrifice. Oh, they didn't. Oh, if they did, we'd have been dead on sight with that board. I mean, we're probably still close to dead, but, you know. Oh, well, that'll kill us. GG's. Yeah, because we just take 6+. Like, we're just dead. On each card. Yep, you got it. Man. Let's keep it. Not a particularly fast hand, but, you know, serviceable if we can find some mana. People, come on. Let's play something else. What are we doing? Alright, there's a Voice of Victory. It looks like we're going to be doing what we do against these decks all the time. Let's play this duder. Let's do this. Get rid of a Voice of Victory. All right. Infestation Sage. You got it. And Servandum. Of course. All right. Let's try... Only have 4 mana. I kind of want to get cards, but I think our best bet is to do this for 2. So that's a 4/5. Then next turn we could do both of these, which is reasonable. Or we could do one of them and tap down a creature or whatever. You know, depends on what situation arises here. A backup Servandum, which pumps the other one. You know, that's a thing. A little bit of an awkward thing, but it's a thing. How do we want to go about this situation? All right, we're going to do this. Then play this. And then pump it once. So we get to put counters on this. We get a card. Zach, you're probably good somewhere down the line. Whoa, you slow down, Mr. Chaplin. This is not your time. This show is for somebody else. Does this also exile the permanent? Destroys a permanent. So that makes a difference. We'll put a counter on this dude. Why not? Yep. I wasn't going to block that. No way. Wasn't interested. What you gonna do, opponent? Well, that's a thing that happened. I mean, a lot of triggers. Kept us from drawing extra cards there, so I mean, that's something. Let's play Zach. Let's go ahead and maximize this, because why not? And then we'll put counters. Where do we want to put counters? So I get to put 2. So if I put them on the Chaplain, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. And just say let's do it. We'll not remove counters. We kind of like all the counters we have right now. Sure. Yep, that works. I mean, I don't know. They might raise the pass again and get all these Servandums back or whatever. We sadly weren't able to get a Scavenging Ooze, which would have been great. But can't complain too much here. Got another raise the pass. Gorehound. And raise the pass. That's what I'm saying. I figured as much. That's what I was like, hold up. Like, sometimes you just know things. Fortunately, we have a lot of life. We have a Trampler. We're not in dire straits by any means here. Oh, what's going on? Hey, super chatted. Thank you so much. I mean, we could activate our land and get in there here if we wanted to. I don't hate that. What does that do for us, though? I mean, they could just block our land, but yeah, it's probably still fine. I say we do it. Get in there with this, this, and this. Do we want to remove counters this time? That's a real question. Kind of do need cards. If we make this 7 toughness, they could block with 4 or 5. I don't think it matters that much. From each of 2 creatures we control. Yeah, alright. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Love to see that. Yeah, that works. Sure. All right, we'll take that. I get to leave a mana up to protect the thing. We're at 32 life. We have Elspeth to come over the top. No complaints here. We will put a counter on Zach, because technically if Zach dies, he gets to move counters as well. Not too worried about that guy. That's fine. All right, Elspeth is going to get it done here. Wow. We had her survive double Raise the Pass, triple Vonden. Woo, woo, that was tough. Yeah. I mean, they have flyers, so it's not over. It's not over by any stretch, really. But we can at least attack with the flying Trampler. And I mean, if we gain 9, is it really doing anything? Kinda. Yeah, sure. I don't feel like we're really that worried about it, you know? Even if this becomes, what, a 9, 10, 11? Yeah, whatever. Just get in there, team. Do we have to tap any? No. Yeah, that's fine. Llanowar Elf can't get in there because we need to be able to use Zac still. I will draw a card. Let's take stuff off of these. Sure. We got dudes, because Elspeth lets us make 2 of them now. Sure, you got it. They all get sacked to surveil. I mean, I'm assuming they're just looking for more Raise the Pass shenanigans here, but we're also reaching a point where our life total is going to be high enough that we're kind of just like into it. Just like, yeah, do your thing. All right. I mean, sacking more stuff? Nope. They're just going to take that. All right. Then the following turn, we'll actually finally have a Scavenging Ooze that can help solve these problems. Just took forever to show up. Yeah, I think they're just digging to another Raise the Pass at this point. Yeah, that's what they're looking for. Because I don't even think a Sephiroth is that scary here. Especially with us being at 32. Yeah, Sir Vonden's giant. You got it. Big as you want to be. Do I care? Nah, I'll put a counter on Zac. Why not? I mean, we'll just double block. Yep, you got it. Anything else? Sure, to destroy Elspeth, I guess. Sadly, this can only protect creatures, so sure. Elspeth gone. Still not 100% sure what their plan is to do here, but you know. Another Raise the Pass? Yep, of course. Doing it all over again. Alright. Sure. Do. Yeah, I wasn't playing the Ooze because I wanted to. And plus, the Ooze wasn't going to be able to remove anything anyway. Right? We need the Ooze for future turns. Not this turn. Alright, our turn. We can play this. And then, I don't know, if we just Scavenging Ooze, I mean, really just worried about taking out Sir Vondens, right? We don't really care about everybody else. That's just whatever. Also, you've already played, what, 3 Raise the Pass? Yeah, you don't have much left. That's kind of the other issue going on here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. Like, not much need to play anything else right now, right? And then just pass a turn. No attacks. None needed. Because, yeah, if they're just getting all their other stuff, I mean, I guess they're looking for a Sephiroth as well. But, sure. Alright. Well, that's gone. Weirdly, I don't feel like I got to respond. I must have been talking to y'all, not paying attention. But, same difference. I guess they're just going to look for the 4th Raise the Pass or the Sephiroth. They have 24 cards left, too. But let's find another Elspeth. We could find Bristly Bill to double counters. We have some good options. We just got to get to them. Or even another Scavenging Ooze. Again, to remove the Servandins is probably also fine. Well, alright. What else are we doing? Do you have the other Raise the Pass already in hand? Yeah, they already have it. Well, what are you going to do? If the opponent, I literally drew all 4 Raise the Pass. It's just like, alright, well, if you got it, you got it, I guess. Yeah, that's so dumb. They actually drew all 4 of them. Like, people are just going to be playing actual graveyard removal and stuff, and then that changes everything, right? You don't see that much on the early access stuff, but when you're running on the ladder, you're going to be seeing a lot of, like, Rest in Peace, Strategic Betrayal, you know, whatever. So that changes everything. Do 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 do. All right. I would like to draw an untapped land somewhere along the way, deck. That would be very helpful. And by somewhere along the way, I would say just next turn would be awesome. Untapped land to be able to start getting cards off Terra Symbiosis? That'd be great. Or you could just be a whole barrel of not fun. That's the other option. But okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's queue this guy up. I could have eventually got rid of that, but we're behind not having mana. I don't need them ramping and being even further ahead. That's just super bad. Do they have all colorless lands? That's wild. Yep. Gain life, draw a card. Hey, we did it. We did it. All right, let's get us a card here. Yep, we will take the action. Hey, it's a tap land, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. All right, they can filter colors, though. That's still a thing. All right, you get something for 4 for free. Probably going to be the... Oh, I was not thinking that at all. I was thinking it was going to be the artifact that you can get 2 mana out of. Part of me wants to play Terra Symbiosis here and just get greedy. But I'm actually not going to. I'm going to attack the opponent. Oh, we get a counter anyway, or token anyway, or card. So yeah, let's just attack here. Put the opponent at 7. End the turn. So if some type of sweeper showed up here, we could at least protect the thing. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, they're going to tap a lot of mana to try to do something to our district mascot, it looks like. The Eternity Elevator. I don't feel like we like that. Add X mana. Well, you tap for 3. All right. So it's just Ugin's on deck, right? Basically what that says. Okay. I want to make this play anyway because I want to see how it works with Terra Symbiosis. The way it reads, it could either be 1 card or 3 cards here. It's 3 cards, folks. That's what I thought. Let's do it. So if they happen all at the same time. Oh, no, you don't. It's 3 of them. But dang it. So it was only 1 card. It just gets 3 triggers. But since you've already done it once for the turn, you don't get anything extra. That's sad. Ah, well. Okay. I don't know how this is going to end up. I'm assuming if Ugin shows up, he can kill a thing, go to 5. Elspeth still good? Go to 7? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They could, I don't know. They have a lot of mana. A bunch of things could happen here, actually. Yeah, and then they can get rid of 2 things. All right, I guess we'll put counter here. We do get a card, so that's nice, I guess. Oh, that's big. That's serious business. All right. Now, admittedly, they get to get rid of another creature here. Minimum. I mean, if they have 2 things to cast, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, they didn't even make the mana. They just drew a card. They went to 7. Candy Trail does get to remove something here. All right.
Preparation yields success.
Oh, you're 1 mana short of being what we need. Actually, wait, no, because we can activate our creature land. Oh, is that good enough? It has to be, right? You don't have anything colorless mana that's gonna, yeah. Okay, sure. And then this. Yeah, with our 1 card. Opponent saying GG's. Yeah, just attack you, not Ugin. Get that extra bonus. All right, creature land to the rescue on that one. We got bailed out a little bit. GG's, buddy. How do we feel about this? You know, overall, it was pretty good. I think the new card was actually kind of cool. It got us extra bodies a couple times. It got us cards when we needed it. Terra Symbiosis, pretty sweet. It only gets us per creature, not each time we put stuff on multiple creatures, so that's something to keep in mind. But there are times where you use like Bristlebill and put multiple counters at a time on one thing, or when this is doubled up and you get 2 cards instead of 1. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Ouroboroid obviously won us a game one time, being pretty ridiculous. Elspeth still good. So yeah, if you want to do +1/+1 counters, I think there's a lot of options here. And I think Sunstar Chaplain is a little bit underrated. I think being able to tap a big defender on your opponent's turn, or just keep adding more counters to things, just gives you a lot of options. It's a pretty sweet card, and it's a 3/2 for 2. So lots going on here, but link will be in the description. Obviously, you can go over to Moxfield, download it, have some fun with it. Also, remember that if you want to get some free stuff, you want to save some money, check out Tales of Adventure. If you want free deck help. If you want deck help and you want extra videos, be sure to become a member below. Otherwise, just watch more stuff because that always helps and it's free. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.